Are you, like me, a fan of airsoft suppressors? Do you, like me, think it makes an airsoft weapon look just that bit better? Whether it be an airsoft pistol or an airsoft rifle, whatever, they just look so cool. Now I know to many, an airsoft tracer unit looks just like a suppressor anyway, but imagine an airsoft KAC style suppressor which is quick detach or QD, and it looks like a dedicated suppressor, but hidden inside is a tracer unit. This is the AT2000 Tracer Unit with the VFC KAC M4 M16 style suppressor. Or in other words, the Predator. Hey Airsofters! Once again, I've got to say a huge thank you to Acetech for sending me another one of their new products. Now, as you know, in the past, I reviewed their very first tracer unit and a chrono unit. Today, I have something which is so cool. Well, cool in my eyes, because as shown in the beginning of this video, I'm a huge fan of mock suppressors. And once again, it's got that very lovely, simple, to the point packaging. Kind of reminds me of Apple packaging, to be fair. But guess what? Look, they've sent me two. So what do you think I'm going to do with this one? I'll let you know near the end of the video. Actually, I'll give you a clue right now. Rearrange these two words, or actually it becomes one word when you combine them. Away, give. I'll tell you more a little later. So here it is. As you can see there, you've got your tracer unit right there, and you've got the mock suppressor right here. And just in case you're thinking, well, they're a combined unit. No, they're not. I'll show you. And look, the actual tracer unit is not the AT1000. It's the AT2000 as shown on this box, because the AT2000 is a different size to the original AT1000. Oh, look at that box of loveliness. So the suppressor itself is a VFC KAC suppressor, okay? And the actual tracer unit is the Acetech AT2000. A lot smaller than the original AT1000. So the first thing we're going to do is have a look at this beautiful mock suppressor. Let's just move that out of the way. It actually reminds me of my previous mock suppressor. In fact, it's almost identical, apart from the fact that it is a little bit longer, but it's the same sort of concept. And the great thing about this is that it actually comes with its own flash hider, okay? I'll show you that in a moment. It is QD, which is quick detach, and I'm loving the actual sort of, I don't know, some people say this looks like a cheese grater sort of design or a heatsink mesh sort of design. It's got all your trades on there, and it's in the KAC style. It is a full metal construction, so you know, it really does mimic the real thing in terms of looks. It's a little weight to it, but still fairly light. And I would suggest that the majority of the weight is coming from the actual flash hider in there, but we'll have a look in a moment. The reason why I say that is because this side feels a lot heavier than that side. We're gonna put it on, but before we put this on, obviously, I want to install this bad boy, because this is the internals for your VFC suppressor. Right, so here is the AT2000.
Okay.
All you need to power this little bad boy up is 4 AAA batteries, and make sure they're fairly good quality batteries. Do not use anything that will not last long. Do not use anything that doesn't have the word, at least have the word alkaline on it. You should see a little green light flashing. Let me just kill the studio light so you can see this properly. There you go, you see that? Okay, so let's get this installed inside the mock suppressor. Now, because this is an airsoft suppressor in its own right, you don't actually have to install this tracer unit if you don't want to. It's an actual airsoft suppressor. So inside here, you do have some foam. Now, I am fully aware in some countries, having foam in there is a big no-no. In some countries it doesn't matter, but it does come with some foam in here. Obviously, to install your tracer unit, you remove the foam. Now, if you look right down there in the bottom, you can see one last little cheeky bit of foam down there, so I can't get to it with my finger. So I'll just use this, and I should be able to pull it out. Yep, it's coming up, it's coming up. And there you go. And now you simply slot your tracer unit in and paying attention to which way I'm actually putting it in, okay? So if this is the rear and this is the front, you need this button right here that you can see to be at the front when you're putting it in. And then you simply pop the cap back on. Now you're probably wondering, hold on, so how do you get access to the power button? How do you turn it on and off if it's behind this? Well, that's a great thing about this tracer unit. Just like its bigger brother, if you don't use it after a certain amount of minutes, it will automatically power down. Yes, it will turn itself off completely after 40 minutes of non-use. Now that's awesome. The only little niggly thing I could say about this at the moment is, if it does switch itself off, you have to remove that cap and press that button to turn it back on. But again, that's only if it's left idle or you haven't pulled the trigger on your airsoft weapon for more than 40 minutes. Now that's a long time. So to me, that's pretty cool. And even though the tracer unit is now inside this cool looking suppressor, you can still check the status of this tracer unit by just looking down here, obviously making sure your airsoft weapon is on safe and has no BBs in it, or better still, just take this off completely if you want to check the status of the battery inside your tracer unit. Because if you look down here, can you see? You can still see that green flashing light. And whenever the batteries start to get low, that flashing light that you can see right up in there will start to flash orange. But right now, we've got some fresh batteries in there, so we have got to test this bad boy out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on one of my primaries, and then we're going to put some tracer BBs in the mag, and we're going to see what this bad boy can do. Now, if this bad boy is as half as good as its bigger brother, the AT2000, this will be absolutely awesome when you see the BBs come flying out of it. Okay, let's do this. Let's attach this bad boy. Okay, so let me take off this original tracer. That's the AT1000. So right now, as it stands, I can screw this suppressor on just like that, because the actual flash hider is already inside the suppressor. And I guess now will be a good time to show you how to detach and attach the suppressor to the flash hider. You've got a little lever on the side right here. You simply pull that down, pull this up. I can now take that off and look, there's the flash hider. And that comes with this mock suppressor and tracer. And I'm loving the fact that it comes with a little bit of oil on the flash hider. Right, so to put this unit back onto the airsoft weapon, it is so simple. You simply pull that up like so, and you attach it to your flash hider like so. And look, watch, it almost locks itself in straight away. And just to make sure it's nice and secure, you bring that top bit back home, and Bob's your uncle. And Fanny's your aunt. And Winston's your cousin. And okay, as you can see, the lights have been dimmed, but there is still a fairly strong light on. And I'm going to test this tracer unit, so that will be a real good test of how good this tracer unit is, how good it lights up the BBs, even with the lights on. And then I'm going to try and go into complete darkness, or as dark as possible, and test it again. So here we go. So I'm just going to do a quick test. Nice. Okay, so the lights have been turned down, and again, I haven't gone completely dark in the studio. Let's test it again. Wow, that is awesome. Another awesome product from the relatively brand new company, Acetech. Now, I know what you're thinking or saying. Yes, this is a sponsored video, so I'm just gonna say all great things about it. But come on, you can see for yourself. Look, how bright are these BBs? And it's not even that dark in this studio. This is awesome. And again, look, if you look down the suppressor, you can see a green light flashing, meaning that the batteries are in a good state. This thing is ready to rock. Oh my gosh. Okay, another huge thank you to the people over there at Acetech. Thanks for the continued support that you give my channel. And as I showed you viewers earlier on, they sent me 2 of these bad boys, so I'm gonna be giving one away. So look out for the giveaway video that will be coming soon on this channel, but you have to make sure, at minimum, that you are subscribed, that you are an active subscriber. And when I say active subscriber, meaning you do watch my videos now and again, or you do at least comment. So please do keep an eye out for a video that I'll be uploading soon, which will give you the chance in winning one of these bad boys from Acetech to me, to you. And I will be uploading the giveaway video for this month, so don't you worry.